The Ford Mustang was successfully introduced in April 1964 as a sporty pony car to attract younger buyers to Ford products. After a few years of development, Ford saw the need to create performance Mustangs to compete with GM and their release of the Chevrolet Camaro and Pontiac Firebird. As the performance war continued, the Mustang's platform and engine bay were progressively redesigned to accommodate larger engine blocks. Late in the 1968 model year, Ford introduced the 428 cubic inch Cobra Jet FE engine in a small group of Mustang GTs and into the 1968 Shelby GT 500 KR. This was a strong performer and indicated the direction of the 1969 Mustang. However, GT was deemed insufficient to describe performance, thus the Mach 1 model name was introduced. Due to the success of the Mach 1, the GT model was discontinued after 1969 following poor sales of 5,396 units versus the 72,458 sales for the Mach 1. The Mustang would not have the GT badge until 1982. The Mach 1 package was only available in the sports roof, fastback body style, previously known as the fastback. This package was not available on the hardtop or convertible models. Resto Mod visual conversions have since been performed by owners and enthusiasts, but are not actual Mach 1 models according to their VIN code. All first-generation Mach 1 models are identified by the body style code 63C on the door data plate. The Mach 1 package included visual and performance-enhancing items such as matte black hood treatment with hood pins, hood scoop, including optional shaker scoop, competition suspension, chrome pop open gas cap, revised wheels with Goodyear polyglass tires, chrome exhaust tip, deluxe interior, factory or dealer optional chin spoiler, rear deck spoiler, and rear window louvers. Standard equipment was a 351 cubic inch 5.8-liter Windsor engine with a 3-speed manual transmission, and a 9-inch spline open rear axle. Ford kept the Mach 1 in production into 1970 with a few appearance changes. These included single dual-beam headlights with the position of the previous inner high beam lights becoming sport lamps. The tail lights were recessed on a black honeycomb rear panel. The simulated side scoops behind both doors were removed. The bucket seats were revised. New deep dish sports wheel covers, while the side and rear badging and striping were new. The 1970 model year used the Windsor 2-valve engine on some earlier built cars until the new 351 cubic inch 5.8-liter Cleveland 351 Cleveland V8 in either 2-valve, for use with 2 Venturi carbs, or 4-valve, for use with 4 Venturi carb versions became available. Classic car fanatics out there would agree that Mustangs of yesteryears pose way more value than anything of today. I say that the Ford Mustang is well and truly the most iconic muscle car of all time. Various examples of barn finds and abandoned cars have enthusiasts willing to restore Mustangs to their former glory. Some pristine examples have been looked after pretty well, and of course, they get sold for big money. Since Mustangs were pretty common and turned out to be a successful model for Ford, restorers have enough inventory to scrounge. Even if you don't find what you were looking for, there are enough third-party manufacturers who fabricate most of the parts. Moreover, favoring third-party resellers won't hit hard on your bank account either. All these seem viable if you can find a salvageable Mach 1 that won't put a hole in your pocket. I hope you enjoyed the early history of the Mach 1. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.